Hello and welcome. My name is Kathleen Lillis and I work for the OSU Extension Computing Technology Unit and Extension Communications. In this presentation, I hope to provide tips for going paperless on campus to make your life easier. This is in no way to tell you that you have to or must do these things, and there may be some better ways out there. However, there are many free and easy to manage tools that help make your life easier and more sustainable. So why go paperless? It's the right thing to do, is the primary answer. While there will always be a need for print materials, the quantity in which we use them is arguably easier to reduce through technology tools, especially free ones. Not only is paper a cost, but the printing device cost, maintenance, toner, and management is a cost we should aim to reduce. There are many free technology tools available to you as an OSU Extension employee that can help mitigate these costs. What's ahead in this presentation is some practical free suggestions for your consideration. While we will go over how to reduce paper, quite simply, the best recycling practice is not to use it at all. More than 50 years ago, OSU Recycling came together with different communities across the country for the first Earth Day to collectively address many of the environmental issues and crises the country faced. Here at OSU Oregon State University, students hosted an entire week of events and public recycling collection events and efforts that led to a campus-wide recycling collection program that served as a model and a driver for recycling efforts at OSU, in Corvallis for the state of Oregon, and even for across the country. OSU has maintained a 35 to 39% recovery rate over the years, but we have to do our part not to add what they need to recycle. Perhaps the best answer is for automating workflows, especially with DocuSign and e-signatures is probably the easiest and most widespread reduction of paper that we can use. It cuts processing down from days to hours. Audit trails can include viewers. Example, perhaps only 2 people need to sign, but 4 people should know that it has been signed. You can set up a signing rule in DocuSign, and when complete, have it in your route to your email. File management. Paperless saving to nested sharing files. Example in box below, and you can see that there's the Kathleen Lillis as an OSU employee and can own, edit, or delete. The Gmail Kathleen is listed only as an uploader and cannot delete or edit. Optimizing your copier and print settings. Most of your Ricoh copiers should be set to double-sided black and white printing. Default to double-sided printing can reduce paper usage from 30 to 60%. You'll want to make sure to set your print settings from color to black and white, a difference of 2 cents per copy from 12 cents per copy. Utilizing the scanner whenever possible and emailing copies to people instead of handing them a copy. You want to make sure to scan copies directly to a drive when possible. And if you have some usage issues, consider doing copy codes. Often you can use the last 6 digits of an OSU ID number. Perhaps my favorite, though, is the combination use of all the tools combined, such as QR codes, web, Qualtrics, and CRMs, such as Marketing Cloud. You can bridge the physical to the digital with QR codes. You can link posters, handouts, or IDs to dynamic web content, free with your OSU SSO browsers in Chrome, Edge, or any other browsers. Do not pay for QR code generators. You want to make sure to track engagement, direct all traffic to the links on your website or to Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Your QR codes and to Marketing Cloud Qualtrics, the advantages are that you can download to CSV files or Excel. No data entering, limiting bulk guesswork and data entry errors. Phones often have saved logins that expedite sign-up and have less typos in names, etc. You can increase analytics and traffic numbers to your site by always linking the QR code to your site first before going to Qualtrics or Marketing Cloud. This exposes people to your site for familiarity and later reference. Integrated CRM and Salesforce Marketing Cloud allows you to sync the survey directly to Salesforce for targeted future follow-ups. Qualtrics provides some analytics, email confirmation, and cloud storage availability with staff and can be managed by OSU IT to allow new employees access in case there is employee turnover. Note, QR codes are not always applicable in every situation. If someone is already on a website, putting another QR code is a little clunky. Scammer alert. Keep an eye on your posters with QR codes and ensure they're not covered up with scam QR codes. In general, do not have QR codes go to a pay website first. Always direct them to your trusted website before people can enter in their other data. Storage is a very common issue that I hear from a lot of people. OSU IT has the Keep website, which can give you more information about the differences between Box, OneDrive, and SharePoint. Utilizing cloud storage can be extremely handy. You can have your scanner directly scan to certain files. From there, you may delegate who can own, review, and edit the files. An example may be that some people can deposit files, but not delete them. You can edit the nested permissions for child and parent folders depending on your needs. Security in cloud storage. Limiting paper can eliminate privacy risks. By using OSU, SSO, and MFA end-to-end encryption, this protects sensitive data from breaches or paper laying about on desks that you have to shred later. Collaborate without paper. Teams and SharePoint files or Box files and sharing. Multiple end users can look at the same data in very distant locations. Example number 1, QR codes for events. An ideal place to implement the QR code to the website online tool is an event or check-in. While you may want to have a few on-hand copies, forms for those that don't want to enter things on their phones, using a QR code generator with connection to your website to improve data analytics, and then survey and products like Qualtrics or Marketing Cloud can greatly improve your workflows for an event and future events. Imagine you're at an event where people come in. They see a QR code and scan it to sign in. They go to your website first, increasing your analytics traffic and getting them familiar with your website location. Then filling out the Qualtrics or Marketing Cloud, which instantly puts this data into downloadable format or a spreadsheet. And no data entering after the event. Safe, secure, done. Instead of having to haul a stack of papers back to your office to data enter these, you now can simply open up the data and start to process your next steps. Example 2, model release forms. DocuSign is free to OSU employees. You can access DocuSign through your OSU portal at myoregonstate.edu. I recommend to heart the little DocuSign if you use it a lot. That way it will always be in your main window when you open it. To be authorized as an OSU sender, you will need to fill out the form to have your supervisor authorize this using the Sender Access Request form, which takes about 1 day. In DocuSign, you can then upload a form as a PDF or Word document and insert signature requirements and send it via email. Note, group emails cannot sign the document, only individuals. So for example, you send an envelope to a parent to sign and have their student review it, and then send a copy to review to your general office email, where many people monitor it. Let's call it bestcounty@oregonstate.edu. The Best County email, as a group, can never sign it, but they can review the copies. This was a very shortened version of the line version with examples. If you would like to schedule some time with me, I would be happy to help you review some helpful tips to make these small improvements if you're interested. If you're interested in Marketing Cloud, please reach out to Mark Kindred at mark.kindred@oregonstate.edu. Thank you for attending this presentation. We hope you found some of these tips helpful and useful for you in some way. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me at kathleen.lillis@oregonstate.edu. Bye-bye for now.